Hola, ¿cómo están amigos de Placer Culpable? Yo estoy muy feliz de poder compartir una conversación con una gran actriz como es Ema Thompson, que con razón tiene 2 premios de la Academia, 2 Oscars, pero inolvidable en tantos roles. Para mí, por ejemplo, en lo que queda del día con un insuperable Anthony Hopkins. Ojalá la hayan visto. O para los niños y la familia, la encantadora Nanny McPhee. Esta vez la veremos en su rol más difícil, mostrar y asumir a los 62 años su cuerpo tal cual. Esto en la película Buena Suerte, Leo Grande, junto al joven Daryl McCormack y dirigida por Sophie Hyde, con quien también hablamos. Escuchemos.
I'm Leo, you must be Nancy. May I come inside?
Yes. So I've made a list of things that I'd like to get through. Number one, I perform oral sex on you. Number two, you perform oral sex on me. Number three, we do a 69, if that's what it's still called. Four, me on top. Five, doggy style.
That all sounds very achievable.
Have I booked enough time?
You want to do it all today?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi! Oh my
Hi.
God! Congratulations, Emma.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Estoy muy
You
agradecida.
speak Spanish a little.
Sí, olvido todo, va.
Fantástico. Bueno, first of all, congratulations on your career.
Thank you so much. Gracias.
Emma, you said in Berlin that this character, Nancy, was the most difficult. You had played like an actress. Talk me about this.
Well, it was playing someone who was a very ordinary, normal woman who did everything right, and then just did, in her own mind, did the worst, the most wrong thing ever. You know, she went from being very correct and proper to being sort of the opposite thing. So making that work and making that realistic so people could really understand that she's breaking all the rules in her own rule book, but in doing so, she's making herself free and she's having adventure that she's never had before. That was quite difficult to balance, you know. That I found quite hard. It's not there's a big things going on inside.
Yes. Sophie, Daryl gives his character a lot of sensitivity. How to create those moments where embarrassment, Nancy's vindication merge?
You know, when we met Daryl brought this thing into every room that he came into, which was that he has a generosity in the room. He comes in and he says, well, here's me. I'll just put myself aside just for a second and I'll meet you as you are. And I found it really compelling. I think he's a very beautiful person. And Leo always was going to be like that, but he made him more like that. Leo has an ability to look at Nancy and to see her as a human being, which we rarely do. We're often just thinking about ourselves, you know, like, what am I doing here? And he does a lot of, what does this person need? And it was really enjoyable to create a character like that, especially with a young man, you know, that had a kind of masculinity or a virility, but also a kind of gentle quality and a delicateness, all of those things together. And so we felt so excited when we met Daryl because he brought all those elements.
Yeah. Emma, what it was like to look absolutely naked?
Well, quite revealing about my own attitude to my own body, which I have never liked. So I suppose it was an opportunity to look at it in a completely different way. That is to say, without judgment. And also for Nancy to, as it were, expose a side of herself that she's never seen, which is a comfort and her excitement about living in a body that has finally experienced pleasure, and knowing that she'll be able to experience that again, and it doesn't have to be with another partner, it could be on her own. She's learnt so much from this young man, so her life is very changed.
Yes. Ema, what would you tell Chilean audience, to my country, Chile, about this acclaimed and award-winning film, a very good film? I saw it. Maybe in Spanish, because you speak Spanish. Okay, if you want.
Ho olvidado todo mi español, ma me encanta Chile porque yo he aprendido español per fare una película sobre la vida de Víctor Jara.
Ah, sí.
Entonces, yo conozco la familia de Víctor Jara. Yo amo, sí, Joanna, and Manuel, Joan, Amanda, and Manuel, and Joan.
Manuel, yes.
Sí, los tres. And so I'm I have very strong, powerful memories of Chile. You know, I went up to Temuco, to Antofagasta, and talked to people, all of whom, in fact, were hijos de los desaparecidos in todas las partes diferentes de Chile. Entonces, ya aprendido mucho sobre la carretera y la historia de Chile. And I'm sorry, I've been learning Italian recently, and it's impossibile entre los dos, Italiano and Espanol. So now I've wrecked my Italian for the rest of the year. So I just think that Chileans will love this film, because I feel that Chileans are quite like Brits, in the sense that they can be quite zipped up, quite sort of proper and contained. Mal dentro, there's the volcano. So I think that it will speak to the Chilean heart.
Muchas gracias, Ema, por sus palabras. Realmente ahora solo tiene que venir. Yo la invito, yo te invito a que vengas a Chile.
Gracias,
Okay.
gracias.
Thank you so much, both. Bye.
Hasta
Thank you.
luego.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you real? I have felt more alive in this last month than I can ever remember.
Espero haber cumplido con las expectativas y, como siempre, les pido nos hagan llegar los comentarios. Son muy importantes para nosotros. Gracias y hasta la próxima con otra entrevista.